Welcome to the True Kings podcast. I'm Divine,
I'm Zai.
and as always, we bring you royal wisdom.
Yes, sir. You said you got something to read off?
Yeah, man. Today we got to read something. It's the popular topic right now,
Okay.
but also, we had our conversations off camera, and we felt like we need to bring this up and we need to talk about it because we can offer our perspective.
Facts, yeah.
So it says, People magazine posted this article. Amber Rose says she wants to be single for the rest of her life amid ex's romance with Cher.
Okay.
She says, her quote, "I don't want to share my life or my house with anyone. I don't want anyone around my kids. I don't want to have sex." Yeah. What you guys say about that, man? What's your perspective on that? Do you think she's right for what she's saying?
Bro, I just think it comes to a point where, like, she's older now. How is she? Was like
In her 40s, I think she's in her 40s.
40s?
Yeah.
Double check that.
Yeah,
'Cause I
let me
don't know
double
about
check.
that. But yeah, I ultimately think it comes to a point where, like, some girls just be getting, like, to a certain age, bro, and it just become very difficult for them to deal with all that fucking trauma,
close. 39.
bro. 39?
Basically
Trauma,
40.
bro. She
Mhm.
got what? She started having sex at fucking 15, 14.
Yeah.
That's like constant relationships, constant heartbreak, constant like
Yeah.
dysfunction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very hard for someone like her to get over that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, what about, you can't really say it's an age thing because of people who go through relationships throughout their life. Like,
But I don't think like they're like some people say that they don't think that like that hearts are meant to break that much. Like the human heart is not designed to break that many times.
yeah.
Because remember, traditionally, this is like the first time this has ever happened. Because traditionally, you probably have one or two partners
Yeah.
your whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we having like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's adding up.
Especially with like women. So
Yeah.
every time they give themselves to somebody,
Mm.
and then we talked about this on our last podcast. Every
Yeah.
time they give themselves to somebody, and shit don't go the way that they want,
Yeah.
obviously that's heartbreak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's effect on
So,
their mental
Their mental, yeah.
and physical. Yeah, but then it comes down to choice, right? So now we're getting into it. Like, why then if we understand that heartbreaks and a mental toll is gonna have a toll on your overall well-being as a woman,
Yeah.
then isn't it more wise to then choose better as a woman? Because there's one thing where, okay, you're naive when you're young, right?
Yeah.
But you're 40 years old now, basically 40.
But once
So-
that's the thing though.
So
Yeah.
wait, so that she's 40 years old, right?
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
at some point you must wise up. At some point you must come to a form of self-awareness where you can say, okay, this is not what I'm doing is not working. The type of person I'm choosing is not working. So let me switch it up. Let me switch it up for my health.
But you know what's the craziest shit though? I don't
Yeah.
think girls ever. I don't think they can ever beat that shit.
Ever beat what?
Like I don't think they can ever beat that shit. Like I straight up think that even if a girl like gets over that phase of like, oh, I like this type of nigga,
Yeah.
as soon as they talk to a guy that's like not that type of guy,
Yeah.
they still yearn for that. Like for instance, like people say like with Ciara and Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
people allegedly say that Future's still smashing on the side because he said on his last album
Yeah.
that like he said a lyric like he still be hitting Ciara.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Smashing on CC.
So it's like even if these girls go like, oh, I'm gonna get a provider, I'm gonna get a man that isn't cut from the same cloth because I'm tired of getting my heartbreak, that they still yearn and like that person tick that box for them. So
So then, I don't know, man. All right, so okay, so you can say that's your experience from basically where you've come from.
yeah,
From what I know, Amber Rose is from Philly,
yeah,
the hood. She used to be a stripper.
yeah,
She's used to a certain type of man,
yeah,
right? If what you say is true, is no way she can overcome that hood energy that's within her, and also from the experiences that she's with multiple men from that type of demographic, type of community, that she just is a wrecking bomb.
She's a lost cause.
She's a lost cause, basically.
I don't think people realize that a lot of people are lost causes.
Yeah.
Like it just is what it is. Like bad apples, like Willy Wonka, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's just the case with a lot of people.
Yeah.
'Cause in her situation, how the fuck is she ever like? If she even gets with a square, like, or a guy that's like different.
Yeah.
Or say he makes money, but he doesn't like do what. Like think about it. Like Rihanna is a perfect example.
Yeah.
She tried to date like that was a billionaire or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or even Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
But it was so outside of what she usually is used to that she had to come back.
Yeah.
And now she got ASAP. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like when a woman has a specific thing that makes her tick, she'll never leave it. Even if she marries a guy that like isn't that her type, she'll always yearn for that. Yeah. And she might fuck the nigga on the side, or she might unfortunately, straight up.
Yeah. And that's all. It's interesting you said that, because the whole notion of many people say your first experience is going to determine who is basically you building the type of man you're into is built off of your first experience.
Yeah.
Like that forms
Yeah.
your attraction level.
Yeah.
So if you had a first experience with someone that was very negative or very aggressive or very, different, that type of person you're always going to look for in men. So when you're dealing with men, you will reject a lot of men that doesn't even fit that prototype of who you lost your virginity to.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know statistics or how factual that is, but based on certain experiences, we know. We can't generalize and say for all 100, for every woman, but for a lot of experiences, your first experience definitely determines the type of man you're always going to attract and have desire for.
Yeah, you can say first experience, first couple of experiences.
Yeah.
I agree. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because that's why it's so important for a woman to really think about who they let in they in a circle, in their portal, and they're like who they let vibrate with them. Because at the end of the day, bro, that shit it goes farther than you would even think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a spiritual. That's what people don't realize. Like women, a lot of women, give themselves to men without understanding. Like this is just not one sexual experience. Like this guy's entering your womb, and that energy lingers. Yeah, you become that. You become the man.
And then the thing about girls is that once they fuck with a guy, they can't go back. Like whereas like a guy, he could fuck with a girl, he could fuck with say an Amber Rose, right? Yeah. But he could have his girl that don't look like Amber Rose really. Yeah. But like that's his queen, like you get what I'm saying? She does things that Amber Rose doesn't do. Yeah. And he loves her, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But for women, it's like once they get a certain type of nigga, they can't change it. That's why, for instance, like that's why I'll be honest with you, if you at a certain level of like, if as a man, if you get to a certain level, you pretty much fuck up a woman's ability to leave you and be satisfied. Yeah. Because like for instance, like the thing with like Lil Baby and Jada Waiter. Okay. Like for instance, like like the whole controversy between them. Nah, I
haven't paid attention.
So like she done left him because he kept cheating. Sure. Basically, and like it was public, the type of cheating that he was doing. Yeah. But essentially, like she knows that like she can't do better. She can't do better than Lil Baby. Mm-hmm. She can't actually. Yeah. Mm. Like think about that. That's not crazy. Yeah. Like as in like maybe she could do better. Like she could probably have sex with people who are better than Lil Baby. Yeah. But she more than likely cannot get commitment from a guy that's better than Lil Baby. No, Lil Baby's a top 3 rapper in the game. Like she not. Sure. Who is she getting that's better than Lil Baby? Sure. Straight up.
But and it's funny that you say that because this whole commitment notion, right? Yeah. A lot of the times we see in our community, obviously because of the glamorization of the rap. Yeah. Right. Rap is #1 in America. It's global. So a lot of women grow up and they see these rappers on TV. They see them on social media. So their desire is enhanced. Yeah. So now these girls want these rappers. Yeah. But they're coming from a perspective of, okay, if I get that guy, if they focus on the lifestyle,
Yeah.
but they focus on the status that when they get the guy, they now have the status attached to them.
Yeah, yeah.
But the one part they fail at is they try to make this guy be monogamous to them.
Yeah.
So for
That's
some reason, they think
Yeah.
their box
can do it.
is the most valuable thing in the world. Every girl thinks
Every
their
fucking
box
girl thinks that shit. That's crazy.
is the
bro.
most valuable, and that they can make Lil Baby, Drake, Trey Songz be monogamous.
Athletes.
I don't know who's telling. I don't know who's speaking to them. Athletes.
But it's like you say, like, so like
Who's talking? Who's telling them this?
everything that is beautiful, everything that is like the beautiful thing about women is that they have
Mm.
a level of delusion
Mm.
and faith, right? Like that you always talk about. But that also bites you in the back because it's a
Yeah.
double-edged sword because
Yeah.
that's delusional to
Yeah.
think that someone of that stature is gonna be faithful to you.
Correct.
But woman is like, if I can get him
Yeah.
to just want me,
Mm-hmm.
then everything is good.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I just think that how women think. Like that's
Yeah.
why they like the niggas that don't like them because
Mm-hmm.
it's essentially like they don't like anything too easy.
Easy. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't like anything handed to them. Like they want the guy that has to give them friction.
Yeah.
That's why I be honest with you. I used to tell my homies that you almost have to create friction. And like your girl your girl basically has to be on
edge
on edge
from
in your
time to
relationship.
time. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
not necessarily you have to cheat on your girl, but she has to know that you have the ability to cheat at any time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Straight
yeah.
up.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Because if she feels, and like if you, a lot of men do this.
Yeah.
They throughout the day when they go to work, they're still talking to their girl or their wife. So they basically tell every time their woman asks them something, they tell them day by day, minute by minute what they're doing.
What they're doing, yeah.
So now your woman knows everything about you.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
is spontaneous.
Nothing's spontaneous.
So now she's like, okay, you went to work, baby? Okay, cool. Yeah, where? Oh, you were? You're hanging at the bar?
You know what's even worse than that?
What?
Niggas that a lot of couples nowadays they have like their GPS tracked.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you seen
I
that
saw
video?
I don't know if it's the video, but I seen something where the guy has a tracker. It's a new Apple product, right? He put the tracker in his woman's bag or something like that.
Oh no. I wasn't
What's the
talking
video
about
you
that.
saw?
No, I was just talking about like basically like a lot of couples, and I personally know a lot of couples who
Yeah.
they personally track each other's whereabouts. Like they can track each other's whereabouts. Like
Oh, you mean the
they
you
share
mean
they have
they
their
share the location
shared at
oh,
all times.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like guys might think that they're appeasing their woman and making their woman happy by doing that, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not, because
Mhm.
if she starts to believe that she knows where you are at all times,
Yes, exactly.
she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this nigga doing?"
Yeah, it's
Like,
nothing.
you know what I'm saying?
Like
Women, bro, I'll be honest with you, it's like they almost crave friction, they
Yeah.
crave the uneasiness of a relationship,
yeah,
and then to varying extents, there's girls who really need the relationship to be toxic and fucked.
yeah.
Like really need that, and
I'm-
those are usually the hood girls, to be honest.
Yeah. I was having a conversation with a girl, many girls actually, by the way,
Yeah,
and the same underlying current of every time I have this conversation with them, they said that they have like sometimes their thoughts are like all over the place, and I've had seriously,
what do you mean?
no, it's all over the place. Like I've had girls say they have like that if you understand what I'm thinking right now, you wouldn't like me very much. Like I've heard that because like they have something in their brain where like when you used to watch the TV shows where you had the angel on one side and the devil on the other
one
side.
Yeah.
Like I've heard this from multiple women that they're saying like they have negative thoughts of doing things to people sometimes and doing things to whatever, just doing things, and then they have to talk themselves out of it.
You mean like stepping on a man?
Whatever. They just
Okay.
have negative thoughts. So what I'm saying is back to what you're saying. You see the whole conflict I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They have like two opposing things going on in their mind at the same time.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know where it's fully come from, but I feel like if you tap into certain negative frequencies with men, that could be amplified. That's what I'm saying. And obviously with the music listened to and the movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole confusion aspect, this is why women do things and they're like, oh, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah. They like drama.
It's like drama, right? You know, it's like they
I mean, you know the situation where like I didn't like recently that happened to me, like where
yeah.
girl did some shit that made no sense.
Yeah.
And it's
like-
like that. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
get it. but it's like something in their brain that, like you said, things are going too good for a while. She needs to cause friction. She needs to fight. She needs the excitement. It's like, it's an excitement. You have to keep up with the excitement of a woman. And I think that's why women like
men who are able to get girls. That's why I'm saying, like, but then, you know, the hardest thing is for a man is how do you display that as a regular guy? Because I'm saying, like, we always talk about how, like, the average guy either has his Instagram private or he has like 300 followers and he doesn't really give a fuck about Instagram like that. Like, most guys are like that, like, to be honest. And that's why these, like, what do you do? Like, how do you display if you don't got like a tight social circle? You're not the man, like, locally. You get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to display you got to be interesting. That's why I learned with women, you have to be interesting. So to your point, if you're not interested on Instagram, and okay, fine, you may not be a social media type of guy, but if you catch a girl and you meet her in life, and you're not interested, bro, like, you don't do, like you said, you don't have a social circle, or you don't do anything. You don't go roller skating. You don't go play pool. You don't go swimming. You don't do no activities. All you do is go to work, come home. So now when you meet a girl, and a lot of times men will do this, the first thing is, oh, just come back to my crib, or, you know, whatever, because they don't. It's not that they just want to smash. It's that literally they don't have nothing to do.
Facts. And a lot of times, again, this relationship with a girl, and what happens is what? They have them at home, and what the girl complains, we don't go out. We don't do anything. Don't do nothing, And then what happens? That girl cheats on the guy who takes her out, because women like spontaneity, adventure. They like just fun, bro. Girls just want to have fun, right?
Facts.
So, but sometimes that could be a detriment, because the too much funness aspect can get them in the wrong situation. And that's what I noticed.
So, all right. So my whole thing is, I got a question for you. So with, like, the modern, we obviously see what's going on right now. It's kind of crazy how, like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not complaining. Obviously, the game is the game, and you have to level up to attain what you want to attain in life. It is what it is. But obviously, we come from, I can speak for myself. I grew up watching certain men move a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Max, people who had the gift of the gab and, like, talked how they talked. You get what I'm saying? Like, even like from movies like Denzel Washington, the smooth talkers. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of men that I grew up kind of like idolizing low key. So it's like, do you feel like that art is kind of getting more difficult? Because I'm trying to tell you, like, the tricking has caused the game to go upside down, bro. What like, we were talking about this, like, what utility can you offer a girl if you're not tricking?
Man, it's really down bad. I think at this point, our culture, men, the easiest thing for a man to do is to spend his money.
Facts.
And, like, and this is also a reason why a lot of women are acting the way they act. Entitled, right? Because men are so quick. Like, men are cash apping girls before they even go on a date with them. Men are showing up to their job with a chain that they just bought.
But the thing is, bro,
after initial meeting,
it's so fucking ridiculous, bro. And I hate when people try to, like,
women are going on yachts.
I hate when people try
stranger women are going on yachts. They have never had a conversation with the guy.
Yeah, but I hate when niggas try to come at, like, shame men for hating on tricking. Like, it's not that I'm hating on the tricking, bro. It's just, I just know what it does to the game. Like, I know it fucks up the whole game. Like, how many times, bro, you talk to a girl, bro, like, this just happened to me the other day, and the first thing she said was, you should have bought me food. Off the first thing, like, I don't even know you. What the fuck you talking about? I should have bought you food. You get what I'm saying? Like that didn't happen so much times. Or, like, you talk to a girl on an app and turns out she like, oh, cash at me. Or something like that.
Remember we was on the beach, what, year ago, 2 years ago? And talking to this women, these females, and the first thing she said, y'all gonna take us out?
Oh yeah.
She didn't even ask our name. She didn't ask nothing. She's like, yo.
I had another time too when we was doing a podcast. The first time I approached this girl bad on South Beach, and I approached her for, I forgot what I was asking her, but
Yeah.
no. It wasn't a podcast. It was when I was doing photography.
Okay.
And I approached her, and I was like, "Yo, I wanted to take pictures of you one time." But she thought I was trying to holler at her.
Yeah.
Cause remember, man, niggas trying to holler at girls on
Yeah.
South Beach. She was like, "Oh, you gonna fly me out here?" Like I'm sorry. I swear to God, that's like one of the first things she said, like
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah. Nah, honestly, the tricking on the highest level, because if people are if the top man is tricking and the bottom man is tricking, and even the guy in the middle is tricking, what you're doing is you're creating a dependency and entitlement for most women,
Yeah,
and it's fucking up the game.
yeah. You're creating a barrier of entry, an unnecessary barrier of entry.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
because it's the whole notion of what you said when we was talking about the Amber Rose earlier.
Yeah,
We can get back on that. She's used to a certain caliber of men, right? So she went with Kanye.
yeah,
She went with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
And she went with that producer, her recent guy. Like, she's not going backwards. She's gonna keep going forwards now. Even though going backwards meaning she may have to take a lesser pay cut from a man that may give her monogamy.
yeah.
Monogamy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in her mind, she has to be with somebody in the music industry, in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, so to speak, yeah. Or just
And-
a guy that gives her that like a swag element. Like they have to have like she can't be able to square.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? One thing I'll say about Amber Rose though, I don't think none of her niggas was really like hood except for maybe 21. But even 21,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about 21.
but even
Savage.
21 is like he's
Young
he's
boy. He was a young guy at that time.
but he's cool though. Like
Mm.
he's not like no like he's cool.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he has like a personality almost like you get what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter though. The type of look at all the people we just mentioned. They're in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
They have bunch of women, bunch of access to a lot of women
Yeah.
all the time. So she's expecting these guys to be monogamous to her.
Because
what-
but the thing is that
This don't make
bro,
sense.
it's because she thinks she's the biggest chess piece.
Correct.
That's exactly why.
Correct.
That's exactly why Brittany Renner was the same way too.
Yeah.
Because she has millions of followers on Instagram, and
Yeah.
girls want to be like her.
Guys are flooded in her DMs.
Yeah, she thinks, bro. She thinks that she's better than. She thinks that she's better than every fucking girl. Like she probably thinks that she's like one of like 200. Drea, all them, bro. Cause they like they herald it in our community, bro. They constantly
Yeah.
on shade room, spiritual world, all
That's
that
facts.
shit. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
So
Facts.
that's what I'm trying to say. The ego, and that's why I genuinely think that when a woman is like bad, bro,
Yeah.
even on a small scale, like just the average bad girl, like when a woman is bad, she has a certain level of entitlement,
Yeah.
and then when she doesn't get her way, it kind of just fucks up her reality.
Yeah.
So then
Fact.
that's why she'll come up to you and be like, "Yo, you gonna buy me you gonna buy my food?"
Yeah.
Straight up, cause she's just tired of niggas. She just
Yeah.
hates like. I seen girls like I know girls personally like on
Yeah.
on Instagram. They're bad, bro. 20, 30,000 followers,
Yeah.
and then as they like, they just start posting like man hating shit on their stories and
Yeah.
shit.
But it's your choice of men, right? Like women, I'm gonna say this right now, live on YouTube.
Yeah,
A woman can get a car, she can get a house, she can get a bag,
yeah,
she can get a job, she can get a career, she can get lavish life, she can get trips to Dubai. But the number one and the only thing she can't get is monogamy.
facts.
Is long-term
Facts.
guaranteed monogamy from, keyword, the man that they desire.
Facts.
It just is what it is.
Facts.
So the whole notion, this fairy tale, Disney World, your family, your grandpa, your grandma, they were together for 40 years. Listen, your grandpa is not an entertainer.
Facts.
He's not. And if he is an entertainer, you don't know what the mom went through. She's not going to tell you the full
Bro, them
experience.
niggas was taking the train.
Ray
to,
Charles and
to
all
Minnesota.
them guys. Come on,
Them
bro.
niggas was taking the train to Minnesota to just pop up in another city, show up
Yeah.
at the bar and fuck other girls. Hell yeah, them niggas was doing that shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. That's the thing. Ain't nothing new under the sun, bro, for men and for women. This shit has been going on forever.
So y'all choosing a certain type of men. And Kevin Samuels used to talk about this all the time. Like some girls got it and it went out one ear, went in one ear and went out the other. Where he was saying, I don't really fuck with that entertainment industry like that because there's a different type of world. And he was trying to tell y'all, like, you have to come over to a different side. He was trying to open the gates, like, check out the
like
business,
the businessman,
the professional man, the businessman. He's telling black women this because they're so lost in the sauce.
Professional man is fucked, bro. I'll be honest, like, they're not fucked. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you're a professional man, you build up your social circle. You doing what you're doing. Like,
Yeah,
you get pick the litter. But unfortunately, bro, in our community, it's very it just ain't always the case, bro.
Yeah,
it ain't always the case.
Yeah. So let me ask you this:
Right.
Would you say the most valuable man in our community, in the black community, is
Pookie and Ray
the Pookie and Ray Rays, the hood men?
100%. That's no question.
And let me know what y'all think. Like,
you learn that from even in high school. Like, who was getting all the girls, like the bad boys.
Yeah.
And I always say bad boys get the most love in every culture. Like, every fucking culture there is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that it just so happens that the bad boys in our culture are not Wall Street financial advisors or fucking hedge funds kids. You get what I'm saying? They're not like that they're not from that mold. The bad boys in our community are hood niggas.
Yeah.
Detrimental to the community, but you get what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah. So
the craziest thing is that we talk about it all the time, man. It's like that dilemma, that dynamic is only exists in the West.
America. By the way, brothers, I want y'all to know, if you're a professional man and you losing in the West because maybe the Pookie Ray Rays is taking all y'all women, y'all can go global.
Facts.
And that's why the Passport Bro movement is big. Because out there, bro, y'all are the most valuable. Facts. Because in their society, they look down upon the Pookie and Ray Rays and the bad boys and the, because they're very traditional. So if you got your shit together and you dressed the part and you're a professional man, take your ass overseas, bro. Because at this point,
bro, I'll be honest, bro,
it's crazy.
Even for me, bro, like, bro, I'm from the hood and I'm from the suburbs. I got like the best of both worlds. Like, I'm cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say I'm square. I'm chilling. You get what I'm saying? Like,
in between.
I know I'm in between. You get what I'm saying? I'm not
close to the culture. You're not fully in it. You're adopting all the negative qualities.
Yeah. My mom. Yeah. Obviously, our mom did her best to move us out the fucking hood. So why the fuck would I want to go back to that shit?
Yeah.
So ultimately, for me, but I've also been blessed with the ability to travel because we used to live in London. Yeah. I've been to Portugal, been to Jamaica, Cancun. Yeah. All sorts of places. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I understand not only that, but like I also spoken to people from other countries as well. Yeah. Outside of big cities. Exactly. And then you've traveled to how many places? Yeah. And the truth is, like, bro, even before this Passport Bros movement came out, like, it's evident if you travel, women respect you just off the fact that you're able to provide a life for yourself. It's like the 1920s. Yeah. How shit was back then. Like, how a man is supposed to be measured by his ability to provide, his attractiveness. Yeah, attractiveness. His gift of the gab, his way of speaking, all those things. Yeah. America's the only fucking place. At the West, actually, because Jamaica's like that too. Yeah, the West. The UK's like that. You have to be Trinidad. You almost have to be degenerate. Yeah. Negative. You have to be a menace to your own community. Yeah. To be of value in a girl's mind. In the black woman's mind in America. But then, what do you think? Do you think that, like, so you remember Baby Boy? Yeah. You remember the opening, like, Frances Cress Wilson, her opening. How she opened the what she did? You know, Frances Cress Wilson, right? Yeah. What she said again? I forgot. She opened the I don't know I can't say it verbatim. Okay. But she the way that the film opens is her. I don't know if it's her poem or her talking, but it was talking about how, like, the black man is like a baby. A baby. Yeah. Like that's the whole point of the movie. Is like basically he's a thing. Yeah. But yeah, like, what do you think? Like, do you think what question was I gonna ask? Do you think this idea of a man how do you where do you see this going? Do you think that the Pookie and Ray Ray dynamic, the epidemic? Because me personally, I don't think that it's gonna get any better. What do you think? Like,
nah, America is done, bro. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to dating in America, it's finished for the professional man, the average man, completely. And let me tell you why. Because our society is not going to change.
well,
Like,
if you like black women,
yeah, if you like black
if you
women,
like black
if you're
women.
just focused on black women,
Yeah.
because our society is not going to change. Like the hood is not going to transform tomorrow.
yeah,
Like the hood is always going to be the hood. There's a majority of our people come from the hood.
yeah,
So that is what. And then now on top of that, these people who come from the hood make it in life,
Yeah.
and they're shown on TV. Our culture is the most hood it's ever been in the history
yeah.
of America. Like we know hip hop was started in the hood, but the type of people who came from the hood was very eclectic. That's why you had like it was varied. You had the Tribe Called Quest, you had the Rakims. These guys were from the hood, but they were different. They weren't just like very negative. So now in 2023, almost everything you turn on,
But it
you
started-
turn on the TV, bro. You turn on the radio. What you're hearing?
It started with like NWA, with like when white people realized that they could capitalize on the detriment
Of the black
negativity
community.
of the black
Yeah.
community. Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, because of that, where we're at right now, like the Kendrick Lamar's, the J. Cole's, that was like the last of it.
yeah, that's done.
Like now, it's just gonna be complete, just urban music, hood culture, and this is what women are seeing. You gotta understand.
Don't get me wrong. Like I still, you know what it is? It's just I still appreciate the ghettos of our community.
It's
You
the
get what I'm saying?
art.
Because it's the art. Beautiful art comes from it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I still appreciate it. I still fuck with. I got hood niggas friends. I got square friends. I got a assortment of different personalities. Right? I fuck with people, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to like. But at the end of the day, there's balance, and the balance, the balance is off.
Imbalance.
There's imbalance.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if we could look at what's happening right now, right? If our culture has been the most hood it's ever been,
Yeah.
and that's what's being played on TV, played on the radio, women's minds are being programmed. So every time they visual and then Instagram, they're visualizing and seeing these type of men, right?
Yeah.
So what you think is gonna come from that, bro? The desire for them,
Yeah.
because that's all what they seen. Back in the day, you had a variety of type of different men.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I was even thinking, like, even Jamaican music, back in the days, like, bro, Jamaica's been hood for how long? Like, the ghettos has been the ghetto for how
Yeah.
long? From
Sean
before I was
Paul-
born, before my grandpa was born, all
Yeah.
that shit. But
Who was
no,
big?
not even Sean Paul. 70s, 60s.
Oh, you want to go
Dennis
back?
Brown, like, ska.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Simmer
They all
down.
come from the hood. Bob
Yeah,
Marley
Bob
from
Marley,
the hood.
yeah.
Look what they're singing about.
but it was
bro.
just, it was like, you sang about love, or you sang about dancing, you sang about like the bullshit that going on in the hood. I'm telling you, it's like when they
bro.
realized that you
Our
could
biggest artists in Jamaica have all from all time have all come from the hood, but
And
they've
never
never
spoke on the
they've never
hood, yeah.
spoke on it. You know who was the first guy who really came and actually like started the hood stuff?
Bounty Killer.
No, because even when he was a poor people champ, like even though he was saying, but I would say really hood stuff, probably
The key, you can't say vibes, bro.
I wouldn't say vibes, but I'm gonna say
Like Ninja Man and
no,
yeah,
not-
bro. Ninja Man and
probably
them was,
Ninja
yeah,
Man.
it was probably
Yeah.
Ninja Man.
Probably Ninja Man.
Ninja
But
Man was
after
going.
him,
Yeah.
that set the trend of complete negativity.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee. When Tommy
Oh,
Lee
yeah, in
came
the
out,
2000s,
Tommy
yeah,
Lee
yeah.
Tommy Lee created a whole new generation of
Facts.
degeneracy. It's
Yeah,
just
Tommy Lee
facts.
created like the Alkaline Skillet
Yeah, because he was pure talking about demonic shit, bro,
Demonic shit.
and it was
That's
becoming
facts.
big.
Yeah, that's facts.
I remember us listening to Tommy Lee, and I'm like, damn, shit's whack, but this shit sound fire. How he comes
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
like
yeah,
how he
yeah.
controls his voice and all that stuff. So what I'm saying is, I'm nothing against the hood, but the people who are that's why I sent you the guy the other day, Akeem Ali, right?
Yeah.
He's from Jackson, Mississippi,
Yeah.
hood. But
Yeah,
look what
yeah.
he's rapping about. He was the eclectic one.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kid Cudis, the Kanyes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
These are the guys that were there alongside
Yeah.
the Easy E's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and these guys. But what happening now is there's not enough room. So I'm saying it's oversaturation.
Oversaturation.
And what
On
girls
both
are
sides,
going.
a girl, bro. It's not
And
even
look at what
the guys.
look what
the
type
guy,
of girls are coming out.
The guys is like the guys aren't ready to date job, bro. But the final straw, the final like
The
punch
girl
is the girls, bro. City girls.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, all of them, bro. And it's not gonna stop. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse, bro.
That's why I say it's done. It's done for the average man and the professional man in America, and that's why the passport bro movement is so big.
But you know what's crazy? There was a video about this. So this girl, it actually pissed me off because this girl was like, this black girl was saying on TikTok, she was like, you're just not like cool. Like stop hating on the Pookie and Ray Rays. The Pookie and Ray Rays just know how to do this and do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, my nigga, you know what I realized about like the how stupid the infatuation with like Pookies and Ray Rays is, bro.
Yeah.
It's not just like the way you speak, bro. It's image.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, I know I'm able to speak. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know guys that are able to speak more than me. You get what I'm saying? I know guys that really like got charisma, really could talk to you and do anything anyway. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they still just off the image, the fact that they don't look like that person.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the tattoos
and as aggressive as well, depending on.
No, but you could be aggressive. That's what I'm trying to say. Is the image, bro.
So you feel
in
like,
my opinion,
you feel
it's
like
the image.
it's just the image right now that girls are infatuated with.
Yeah, like if you, that's what I'm trying to say. Like we could do an experiment, bro.
Yeah.
Cause
by the way, we are.
Yeah, we won't even do the experiment with the tattoo. Shit.
Yeah, I ordered my tattoo. I got the fake tattoo coming in.
Bro, you ordered it too?
I ordered one. Yeah. The next podcast, and y'all gonna tell. We gonna do this,
bro.
I ordered the one for the neck.
The neck tattoo.
Yeah, so you gonna see, bro, because I want to see it. I want to see this experiment that you're saying,
bro. I personally think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, all these pickup artists, all these like everybody has their own perspective, bro.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, bro, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I just feel like it's the image, bro.
Yeah. Because
it's based off who you look like. Like,
yeah,
girls are very big on how you look.
Yeah.
Like, if people don't know that, like, that's facts, bro.
Yeah.
Women are very big on how you look.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll reject you just based off how your shoes look.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Because she don't like the fact that you wearing Pumas. Like,
facts.
Who the fuck wears Pumas?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, straight up, like,
they're very brand-based, right? So,
Yeah.
we spoke about this the other day. Most women in the black community are very designer-based.
Yeah.
So, that's what they look for. When they see you, the first experience, if they see you, we had this experiment the other day.
Yeah.
We was on the beach. This was last year. And I'm walking on the beach and I have a Calvin Klein it's like what Jamaican people we would wear. Y'all would call it Jesus slippers.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have my Calvin Klein slippers. And some girl stopped me and she's like, "Oh, Calvin Klein." And I'm like,
she said that Calvin Klein just Calvin Klein.
I know,
Calvin
but
dope, but like
Calvin Klein is dope, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and it depends on where you come from, how big it is. Calvin Klein is dope, and Calvin Klein costs a couple. I think I spent like $70 on the slip and the slippers.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, she chose me off of fucking Calvin Klein's.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Obviously, I had my all white drip on, but she pointed out, "Oh, you got Calvin Klein's."
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, women are very visual, bro. I remember when I was in university.
Mm-hmm.
I realized it for the first time because I was like 18, 19. I'm from America. I'm like, bro, and I was. Don't get me wrong. I was having my fun.
Yeah.
Like I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But then occasionally I wouldn't get what I wanted. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck you rejecting me? Like I'm thinking I'm the shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like, and then I would see who the girl would like try to choose, and it's like
man was getting beat up by Roadman.
But no, not even just Roadman. Like it's fucking designer. Like because back then I didn't read designer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't have the money to read designer.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? So I've always wanted, like I always appreciated designer. Like I always appreciated the finer things. But back then I was fucking 19. I was broke.
Yeah, broke. Yeah.
And I didn't have no rich parents, so I can't buy that shit. So. Yeah, but I think it's very much. I think women are very appearance based, almost more than men. Yeah.
So,
That's
I'll say
why.
this.
That's why pimps would come in with the fucking fur coat, bro.
Yeah, 100%. So women are more appearance based in terms of the fashion. I would say a little bit of maybe the look of
The
what they're
look
looking
too,
for
like
too.
tattoos.
Yeah. So the fashion and the look.
Tattoos.
And men are just
beards,
men are basically okay. She has a beautiful face, simple, and she has a body.
and she has a body. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's more
A
simple.
bitch could come downstairs in a rainbow. If she look good, bro,
Because-
most niggas is talking to her. But let's be honest.
Yeah, but because we know we can make a woman. Like women don't think like they can
Women
make a
don't think
man.
like that. They think
Women
about
want
the
them
end
already made. Women want men already made. Men be
Yeah.
thinking like, all right, we can upgrade you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And
Put
that's
you
just
in,
fun.
Put you in, and
And we
get your
we actually
YSL.
want to do that. I don't mind that. I know some man talking about. Listen, if she's bad, and she just don't got no style, I'm gonna put her on.
Facts. I do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invest in her.
From Marshalls to YSL.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Facts. But yeah, man, it's dark days, bro. As you said, the last days. It's literally
I think,
in
bro.
America,
I
man.
think it's appearance based too. Like even like Austin Holloman,
Mm.
I shout out to him on everything, but I don't think he ever had like I don't think he ever had the look to fucking. Cause he only likes black girls, bro. He like me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he ever had the look to really do damage in our community.
Damage?
Like that's what I'm trying to say. I truly think it's like it's just
It's not just the look though, bro. Like let's
no,
just
but
be
he has the
honest.
gift of the gab. Like he could talk. Like he has charisma. Like he has shit going for him. Like
But
you know what I'm saying?
it's not just that either. We spoke about this.
Bro, I seen niggas tatted up.
Set it up. Mm.
Tatted up. Like even on TikTok, like you see on social media, they
Yeah.
tatted up.
Mm.
Or they have the appearance of looking like a hood nigga,
Yeah.
but the way that they speak is like weird.
But they still got
But they
choosers.
still getting
Yeah. It's so crazy how I remember growing up how like we was in 7th grade, 8th grade, people wanted tattoos. I never thought it would get to this point where tattoos is like so over glamorized, like almost. And then it's because all the footballers, the basketballers,
all have tattoos.
the rappers, they all have tattoos. So that again, image.
It's trained, bro. Women's attraction is trained based on what they see and what other women like.
What other women like,
And men,
yeah. But that's the same notion of
but
the
women
whole.
just like masculinity. Like so, anything that remember tattoos is painful, right? It's painful to get. And
they don't think about the painful. I tell you that women they
wait,
just
hold
like
on,
how
hold
it
on.
looks.
But I'm saying there's multiple things that go into it. It's
Yeah.
painful. It costs money.
Uh-huh.
Tattoos are fucking expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
So, like, that all builds into the attraction of some of it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a guy like even not just tattoos, but women like a guy as a scar.
Yeah.
Like if it's like he has a big ass fucking scar on his chest, like he could be like, yo, I got into this fight one time. You know what I'm saying? She gonna love that shit.
Bro, it goes back to what we were saying about like women really choose the whole notion of, all right, you're gonna approach a girl. There's a 50% you're gonna get rejected. That's just the reality.
Yeah.
Like when you're cold approaching any woman, there's gonna be a 50% you get rejected. If you do get rejected, more time than not is based on you don't fit what she's used to or what she's looking for.
Yeah.
So
that's why you can't take it too.
And you can't take it
to heart.
personal
You can't take it personal.
It could be her first experience or what she's used to. Like for example, last guy that the girl was with, whether sexually or really in a long-term relationship, he was 6'4".
Oh,
now
she
you're
only
coming
gonna,
like
if
5'10".
he rocked her world, yeah,
you're
fuck.
5'8".
Done.
You're done, bro. You're
You
done.
done.
You're
Straight up.
done. And it's another thing. No homo. It's another thing I've heard from girls. When a girl gets with a guy who has a big thing,
Yeah, she can't go back.
she can't go back to somebody that's smaller package because she's used to that somebody who had a bigger package.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Women cannot
don't go
regress from what they do.
from what they experience.
Yeah,
So if you as a man,
that's why like someone like Brittany Renner, if you watch the interview with her and like Andrew Tate and shit like that,
yeah,
she's done, bro.
yeah,
She cannot go back.
She's so used to
She
it.
wants to go back. She wants to like date a guy like she said she wants to date a guy that's like work at a gym, and no, not work at the gym. He's like a trainer.
Yeah,
And you know he might not be an athlete or whatever, but it's like, bro, you done fucked how many athletes? Like,
Yeah.
you can't go back, bro.
Yeah.
You always like when you fucking him the 20th, the 60th time,
Yeah.
you're gonna be thinking about the time you fucking Future or
Whoever.
this nigga or whoever.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
Reggie
bro.
Bush or some shit. I don't know.
And it's fun. I'm happy that we had this conversation because I actually realized through this conversation that that's why you gotta like interview a woman, right? The interview process.
You wanna know what's my You wanna know what's my best question, bro? That I asked a girl straight up. If you wanna, to the guys out there, if you wanna know if a girl would be interested in you,
Yeah.
off bat, like your first date, first question you ask her is not first question, but one of the main questions you ask her is, who's your favorite male artist? Facts.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Who's your favorite male artist?
Yeah.
Facts.
Male artist, because
That would tell you a lot.
that'll
about
let
the
you
woman.
know everything you need to know about the girl.
Yo, that was a gem right there, bro.
Because if she says someone like for instance, if you're an artsy guy and she says something like Brent Fayez, then you got in the bag.
You got it, yeah.
But if you're talking to a girl and she say her favorite male artist is fucking NBA YoungBoy,
yeah, correct.
You done, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's the man that she idolizes and sees.
Facts. That's ideally who she would want. If it was, bro, if it was up to most women, the celebrity that they desire, they would have them.
They would have them. Yeah.
They would have them, but they know they have to compete with a lot of women in this country, in the world. So they know like they'll settle.
Yeah, women don't like to compete, bro. That's why. That's another thing. That's like a detriment to being like a good looking guy.
Yeah. Is
that a woman will see you as your good looking guy, and she will, depending on her self esteem, she won't even want to compete because she knows that she has to compete with the other girls. You get what I'm saying? So she just be like, fuck this shit. I'll just date this nigga, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've actually had a friend tell me that she was like, she saw this, a man that. Cause she was saying like for a while we were talking, she was like, yeah, I'm not really attracted to many guys. I just don't know. It's like something wrong with me. And after a while, she says, oh yeah, there was this one guy, brain. But anyways, she says one guy, and the guy was very attractive, but he had many women around him. So
on that night,
yeah, he had many women around him. So she was like, all the other girls was fighting for him, basically fiending, and she was like, nah, I'm not gonna play into that.
Yeah, because she don't want to compete.
She don't want to compete.
Yeah.
That's
the whole thing what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Most women don't want to compete.
Yeah.
They never had to compete. Like as a nigga, you gotta compete, bro.
Yeah. We know that
straight up.
We know like there's a
hierarchy.
Like in America, man, you gotta compete.
Unfortunately.
I
hate that fucking shit, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Like as we said before, the globalization of social media has really made competition on a higher level.
But then it's weird though. You get girls that like they not even they like you like, why the fuck is this bitch talking to me? And she just like on you, like she competing. Like sometimes you wish you could get that out of like fucking a bad
low
chick.
SMV.
Yeah.
Come on, low SMV. Look,
them girls be competing the most though. Yeah,
because she gotta get you.
When a girl's like, she knows you like way out of her league. Sometimes,
correct.
Sometimes they'll compete, like they'll do anything to put out all the stops, like buy you drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like buy you like vacations, all that shit.
Flip it. What you just said. Who's doing that?
Low SMV
niggas.
Yeah, low SMV guys. Yeah.
So
men fuck up the game for everybody. Bro. I swear to God. Bro, they fuck up the game for everybody. Bro.
As you said, everybody has a bag. They're using their bag literally to give them leverage.
The tricking bag doesn't make no sense to me. You know why? Because you can never outcompete another trick. And even if you did outcompete that trick, another like you have a time limit on it.
Facts.
But these niggas don't care about it. As long as they get pussy, they don't care.
Yeah. No, they don't care, bro.
But it's like, bro, pussy's not the end all be all. Like at the end of the day, you want. But then they have to do it because another nigga did it. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know what it is? It's like when guys are what's the perfect analogy for it? Like, all right, like salesmen.
Yeah.
Like a salesman kind of just gets he's able to fuck over a guy like on a shitty deal by rationalizing it by saying, if I don't do it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
You know how like a lot of people have that mentality, like, if I don't do it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what tricking is like, almost like, if I don't trick, somebody else will.
Yeah. But like we said, like if like how more are you gonna wow her? Like at this point, bro, if you're dealing with a girl who's in the industry, a woman who's very like a IG model, she's been at all the top places in Miami.
Yeah.
She's been there. She's been on a private jet. She's been, so you're coming into her. What else you gonna do? Like, oh, so you're gonna buy a Bugatti because not that many people have a Bugatti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, is like you're over. At this, the extent of tricking that men are going to get women, bro.
It's insane.
It's insane. It's insane.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's insane. It's to the, like, man. But at the end of the day, all right, so the bright side of all this, let's try to end this shit on a good note, is that, bro, in all honesty, the way I see the game is like, bro, once you put the work in, once you get your player up, once you do what you gotta do, bro, the world is your oyster. Yeah. Especially like in America.
Literally.
Like, straight up.
The world is your oyster. The world, the entire world.
This shit. And like I'm doing well for myself. I'm doing good, like, you know what I'm saying? But I still got way more to do. You know what I'm saying? So when that time comes, like, the world will be my oyster. And that's another thing, like, as a man, you can never like let nothing really frustrate you or knock you off your pivot. You gotta always know that you are king. You pretty much run this shit. Like, you have the ability to go up. You have the ability to elevate. Yeah. Once you know that, and once you know that, like, on the other side of this shit is everything that you want. Yeah. You can't let nothing stop you from that. Even rejection. Yeah. Nothing, bro.
Facts.
Straight up.
With that said.
Yes, sir.
You want to follow us on Instagram? The link's below. True Kings Podcast.
Yes. TikTok. This podcast is going places you don't even understand. Let's just support any way you can. Share the video, like the video. Yeah, comments, subscribe. With that said, peace.
All right, till next time.